Althea will be like at the door in like a heartbeat and be like she will have she will look like super. I can't look tired. I mean, I guess I can look tired if I haven't meditated. Can't. Yeah, I guess elves. Yeah. So Althea will look tired. She'll just be like, yeah. Can you bring it? Can you bring it to the door? And I'll be like looking back, like I don't want to leave the room because the box is still in the room, but I'm not going to take the box with me. So I'll just be like, yeah,
well, are you sure? I mean, Boston's excited to see you, and Monaki's acting really weird, and I can bring it if you really need some time to yourself, but I don't really know what to do out here, and the vibes are really weird, and I just think your wonderful presence might make everyone feel a little better, but I really don't want to put the pressure on you, and I'm sorry I'm asking this of you.
Oh.
Althea?
The fan.
I want my fan.
I'm your biggest fan.
We all need our fans. We're your biggest fans. You don't need a fan.
Wait. It'll take me half a second to grab it. It's right there.
Okay.
I don't have a fan.
I'm your fan.
Wait, what's that? We're your fan.
You guys are so cute. Cassie's so adorable.
This is actually from Japan. I got it as a kid.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Bless.
So well taken care
A
of.
historical fan.
Yeah, I was really possessive of my items as a kid, and I like never touched this. Anyway, beautiful. Althea.
Don't mind me just sorting through my items. Althea would be like, oh, Althea is so conflicted. But at the same time, she does not understand social cues well enough to be like, to kind of like take up on the fact that Margie really needs her.
Mm-hmm.
And she is way too absorbed in her own drama right now. So
absolutely,
Althea will be like, yeah, I mean, you don't have to bring it, but if you could just bring it.
Okay, yeah, no worries, absolutely. I will be right back. And she will like go back, get a tray, like put a little bit of everything on it, have like 3 different beverage choices. And she brings like a coffee, but also puts like cream and sugar on the side because she doesn't know how you like take it. She also has like tea because she doesn't know if you're a tea person instead. There's also like 1 cup of juice and like a little cup of water. And she like carries this cumbersome tray back over to your door and like is like, I can't knock, but I'm here with your breakfast.
Althea will like open the door. And do I have like magic that allows me to like levitate objects?
You do not. You have you do not. The only cantrip you have that does anything like physical is the cantrip mending. But that's you don't have anything that like levitates things, unfortunately.
No mage hand or anything.
No. Nope.
I'll just like take all of the items off the tray and put them on the ground. And then I'll just be like, thank you. And I'll close the door.
I will.
You're welcome. I'm going to roll a quick perception check as Margie, as you're kind of like taking all this stuff. Wait, let me roll it on the internet because I found out how to do that a second ago when you were like, it's hitting this dice button. And I was like, oh, that works. Me doesn't know. I rolled a natural 1. Fuck.
Yes.
No.
So she does not see nothing as she kind of like holds the tray. She's much too entranced just watching you like bob up and down, like grabbing these items where she's like kind of stun locked, where because she's like holding the tray and can't put the tray down, but she wants to help you, and so she's just kind of like stun locked there until you take everything, and then like until there's just like a flower, like a single flower in a very small vase that she put on here as well left, and she'll like grab the flower vase, hold the tray in one hand and hold out the flower and just be like, I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, thank you.
And she'll just be
Thank
like,
you.
all right, bye. And she'll just walk away.
Bye.
Beautiful.
Althea will look like a little like sad, but like Althea is not a trusting Growly, so
Period.
she'll just kind of turn around.
Great. You finish your breakfast in your room. And there's still Boston kind of sitting on the table. A letter. One of them is in like simple gold, like simple stationery, but there is just like a gold trim on the outside of all of the sides of this letter. And then there is another like more thicker letter, like there's more papers in it, and it says on the front, like in this like really like calligraphy-esque like scrawl, from Poe to my friends.
Boston would see that and he would open that letter first, the one from Poe.
Beautiful. So it says, and Althea, you probably will learn about this like later down the line. So Althea will know about this as well. The letter reads, Dear friends, I'm off to find adventure. I have heard of a great library in the Feywild that stores the lost poetry of the great archfey Demelian of the Endless Verse. I have long yearned to set my eyes on such a store of knowledge, and I must depart immediately for it, as the warden has given me insight as to where it might be. I will forever remember our adventures together and hope that we will meet together again on some summer's day. In the meantime, my companions, I leave you this poem by the wondrous A.A. Milne. The poem is titled Spring Morning. Where I am going, I don't quite know. Down to the stream where the king cups grow. Up on the hill where the pine trees blow. Anywhere, I don't know. Where am I going? The clouds sail by. Little ones, baby ones, over the sky. Where I am going, the shadows pass. Little ones, baby ones, over the grass. If you were a cloud and sailed up there, you'd sail on water as blue as air, and you'd see me here in the fields and say, doesn't the sky look green today? Where am I going? The high rooks call. It's awful fun to be born at all. Where am I going?
Aw.
The ring doves coo. We do have beautiful things to do. If you were a bird and lived on high, you'd lean on the wind when the wind came by, and you'd say to the wind when it took you away, that's where I wanted to go today. Where am I going? I don't quite know. What does it matter where people go? Down to the wood where the bluebells grow. Anywhere. I don't know. And that's the end. That's what you get from Poe.
I'm
Wow.
snapping my fingers to clap for you. Just in
Oh,
case you
thanks.
didn't
That
see
was
that
really
earlier.
good.
That was so well done.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That was
I was,
sent to
like,
me by
enhanced.
Ilaria. That the poem and like the contents of the letter, like Lay was like, hey,
Aw.
can I have a letter for the homies? And I said, absolutely. What does it say? That's what she wrote. That's what Poe wrote for you.
That's so sweet. Yeah, Boston, he'd read this, I think. He probably wouldn't read it out loud, but he would say, okay, so we might see Poe again someday in the summer.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's off doing his thing. Nice.
Love the deduction.
Great. I don't. Is that your friend? Was he here too? Kind of like me, just like waddling around? I don't think
Yeah.
I met Poe. Oh, Poe is there. I'm just a goober. Yes, Poe.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah, he was a little bird guy.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. The last half of he really wasn't, and I really just got to know, and I wish I could have got to know that cute little bird better. Gosh dang it.
I know. He was so sweet. He still is sweet, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's dead based on the contents of this letter.
And I think he's still really sweet. I don't think that he decided to be evil. At least that's not what I'm reading here. And he just like looks at it a little bit more like, yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
The
that was
other
the
letter
first letter,
is-
and then the other one, yeah.
The other letter, You open, and inside it says, "Dearest keepers, I write you not to disturb your peace, but after the events of the ball, I feel inclined to share the information that has made its way to me over the night. Lady Lovelily's death has twisted the estate and the surrounding domain. Those who were able fled, and others, I suspect Artie, which, if you don't remember, was the scarecrow that was like in this like maze that they mentioned. I suspect Artie and some of the others refused to leave. Darkness and a thick, musty smog surround the domain, according to reports. Overnight scouts who made it to the estate sent messages of dark, overgrown plants that seem hungry and alive, but no one has made it back to explain further. It happens when those who control domains face sudden tragedy or upheaval. This letter serves as a warning and a request to the warden to keep an eye on the chaos that will hopefully calm over time. I suspect it will. The Feywild has thoughts and feelings all of its own. Perhaps something about the lady's death upset the very balance of the Fey itself. Anyways, I have traveled far enough away that I find myself yearning to start a new life, though I know I don't truly deserve it. However, I must live on to be better than before. I hope that you all have recovered well. Farewell, Florand."
Personal growth, we love
Wow. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, real personal growth.
it.
Mm. Still not
Okay.
forgiving you for being a little racist bitch.
Forgiven.
All right, so
considered,
what
that's
I'm
it.
writing down here is the estate is in shambles.
Period. Yep.
Uh-huh.
What estate?
Where you were.
Yeah, so like
No,
where...
That's the no, like what estate? As in, it's gone to complete shit. There's
Oh,
no
yeah,
more-
no, exactly. No, it's very true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it just said overgrown. Because, like, there were vines, like, on the inside as well, and, like, the walls were alive.
I
But the
personally
sound
think
of-
overgrown is very pretty.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Maybe not ideal. Oh, Artie?
Poor Artie.
Um, Boston would also read this.
Mhm.
And he remembers that Margie told him that the acorn is with Manaki.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And for as far as he thinks, he would put, one and one together and make three.
Uh-huh.
And he just asks, Manaki, where I heard that you have the acorn. Where is that?
Why?
I just have a feeling that that could have something to do with this. Can I roll
Is
deception?
that all?
Sorry, you can, yeah, sorry, you said you just want to see it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like where? I think, did I ask where is it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can, yeah, you asked where is it, and he said why. You can give me a deception check as to like try to convince, or do you want to do persuasion to try to persuade Manaki to give this to you? Or do you want to
Sure.
like hide your, yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
You do
we'll
go ahead and do
persuade.
persuasion.
Like, I
Um,
think it could have something to do with the chaos there, and
Yeah, absolutely. Manaki, give me just a quick insight check, please.
all right, I'm gonna persuade.
Oh, 23.
Oh,
A natural 20.
oh, even if I do the thing with the thing, it's not gonna help.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay,
So
so
you
I'm not very
attempt.
persuasive, but Manaki is very
So-
insightful.
Yeah, Boston seems like almost desperate to like see like to have this nut. Like, and it seems like deeper than just like I want to see it because it's an important thing, and like I need to see this
Right.
for like the safety of me.
Right. Manaki kind of just like looks him up and down and is like observing his like body language, and he hears that desperation kind of like through his voice, and he just like furrows his brow, like he's quite he's not annoyed, but he's like I think it's clear that he's like a little bit frustrated because
Absolutely.
he's obviously not being told information. Like clearly he's like
Yeah.
it's like being withheld from him, and he's like bothered by it because at this point he's been like such an open book about so many things. So he just kind of, I think at that point he's just like, I don't know what I can do. So he unlatches from like the side where he keeps one of his nut pouches. He like unbuckles it, and he's like maintaining eye contact with Boston, and he grabs out this nut, and it's quite large in his already large hands, I would assume. I think
Yeah,
we
it's
spoke
pretty
about
big.
that.
Like, yeah, like
yeah,
you
we
have to
said
like
that it's like
hold
it's
it.
like this kind of thing.
Yeah. So he takes out this baseball size
Nut.
ball of a nut. Yeah. And he just passes it to him. Like he's not trying to keep it or anything like that. But he just passes it to him. But like in his eyes, like I don't know, maybe do a little perception check if you like.
Perception or
Check for
insight?
Boston.
What
Insight.
What do you think, Cass? Insight?
I think insight. Yeah, go ahead with an
Insight?
insight check, Boston.
Insight, come on. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna roll with advantage with the thing.
Great, do it with the thing.
Come on.
Wait, how do you get advantage?
10?
10. No. You just
How do you wait?
Monog-
Hang on. How did you get advantage?
Don't worry about it.
with the thing. It's a I promise you'll find out someday.
Oh
it's a
my
secret thing.
god!
It's a secret
Okay.
thing.
With a 10, okay, with a
Yeah.
10, what you can get from Menaki is, you know what? I might be generous with you actually. You
Love
can
that.
see within his eyes that he's kind of looking at you, kind of like a stranger, almost. That's all you get.
Oh my god.
He hates me.
That's all you get.
We love a miscommunication.
He leaves.
Brutal. I kind of love the miscommunication trope. I'm sad that Althea is kind of
Locked away.
moody right now.
You
Yeah.
are in charge of where she is.
I
Yep.
know, but she's moody.
She's going through a hard time.
It's for the
Yes,
plot.
we're all
Through
brooding.
it.
This was the most traumatizing ball that you've sent us to. All right, and we've only been to one, but
Ball is
the fact
life,
that it's gone out to
but
one.
what kind of life, huh?
Ball took our life.
Ball took our life,
Menaki,
really.
Menaki, after giving you like the nut, and like he just regards the way that you take it. Like I don't know how you would take it. Like how would you take this nut?
Quite gingerly. He would like
Gingerly?
take it quite gingerly, give it a little inspection, make sure that, you know, that he's not mistaken. He doesn't think that you did anything, but he just wants to make sure for himself that it's like, okay, this is the one that I worked on. And he takes it and he would say a very, very relieved thank you. And
I think
I think
hearing
scooch
the
away.
thank you. Scooch away. All right.
yeah,
I
he's gonna
think
scooch
if-
away and like kind of just very gently make his way out of the dining room and do a thing.
Okay. Menaki is just gonna go like, okay, and then just sits back down.
You kind of step out, Boston. Like you kind of go to step away. Kind of like you start to walk away and almost like accidentally the warden, like in a puff of like gold and like autumn leaves, just like teleports into the room, like right in your path, and you just like bonk right into her as she's kind of walking in this, as she kind of like appears in this room. She's kind of like, I'm sorry. Oh, my D&D Beyond is broken. Hold on, I gotta go to the other one. I have it open on my laptop and on my PC like a crazy person.
You're so cute. No, it's a backup. Yes. Sir.
And she'll kind of stand there. There's some immediate things that you notice about the warden in this moment. this is the way that she normally looks, right? This is the way that we've described her previously a bit. There's small changes we've made just a bit to this model, but she looks generic, just so different than she has looked before. I'll have Manaki and Boston, who are both in the room, give me your choice between perception, insight, and arcana.
It's gonna be Arcana from me.
Althea, I will also like give you the opportunity at this point, since time has passed, you've probably had time to eat your breakfast, to, if you want to, come out into the dining room. It's up to you. I just want to make sure you have the opportunity to come out if you would like to. I think she rolled a 20, guys.
Althea's door is
No, I
like
rolled a 2.
open.
20.
Oh,
A 20? Althea's door is like open and she's like by the door, but she hasn't come out yet. She's just like listening if she can.
Okay, yeah.
From the hallway.
beautiful. Yes, you could do perception if you'd like. I know you have advantage on them and you love them. Boston, I'm so sorry you rolled a 2. It'd be like that sometimes though. And then which one did you choose? I'm sorry, Manaki. You chose insight.
Mm-mm.
I got a 27 and a 22. So
This is my mom, and I can't see shit.
Okay. Still, there's still things you get from being there. Like you still have eyes. You still can see things.
You still have eyes.
The warden is wearing much less extravagant and much less detailed clothing. She has a pair of brown leather adventurer's pants and a top of leather armor filigreed with gold leaf and strands of gold throughout. She's wearing her hair distinctly differently. When before you noticed her hair flowing and natural, now you find her hair braided back with strands of ivy and gold ribbon. There's like a braided headband as well that goes around the crown of her head, while the length of her hair has been like braided and wrapped into a tight bun. For Manaki with that 13 insight check, as well as Althea with your 27 perception check, you get the idea that this is a hairstyle that was done specifically to hide the piece of gray hair. It is the least you have seen this piece of gray hair since it happened. You also notice, Manaki, that she's somewhat uncomfortable. She looks to you and seems to notice you. And with that insight 13, just notices you a bit more than she normally does. Not that she ignores you normally, but she does take you in just for a second longer than she normally does. Why? It doesn't quite strike you as to why. Also, Althea. Yeah, he is. Althea, with your 27, the only other thing you kind of pick up on is that the magical presence that surrounds the warden is immense. She's an archfey, so that's pretty normal. She's always had this brightness, this warmth, and this light to her. And that's still there, but it's dimmer. You don't feel it as much as you normally do, even though you're just peeking from your door. And as she kind of appears, and Boston, you kind of run into her suddenly, and she kind of looks at you. She's, oh, I'm so sorry. I was just wondering if maybe we could have a talk, Boston, in private.
I got it. And he like shows that he has the acorn. Okay. You're on your
she
way
takes
to
note of it.
the... Anyway.
Yeah, actually, you can follow me. She takes you back down the hallway. She takes you, she kind of actually, as you walk away with her, she takes your hand just for a second, like as if to like ground herself from like some anxiety. Like it calms her just the amount she needs. Like taking your hand just for a second, like squeezing it and then just letting it go. And she kind of takes down the hall towards Poe's library, as Mr. Cat has been calling it. It's not necessarily called Poe's library, but Mr. Cat calls it that.
Yeah, I mean, it's where Poe spends most of his time anyway.
Exactly.
Okay.
Once inside, she heads straight to the back, a section particularly covered by Poe's various vine-like plants that grow from the windowsills above. With a soft but also labored wave of her hand, the vines grow in number until they overtake the bookcase in the back of this room entirely. As if pushing aside a curtain, the warden steps through the vines into a dimly lit but very overgrown office that wasn't there before. She walks around to sit at the armchair behind a golden desk. The gold furniture that litters the room reflects the dim light in a way that makes the room glow. The greenery has overtaken surfaces and chairs in a way that reminds one of symbiosis rather than nature overtaking a space. You've never seen this specific space before, Boston, but you have seen the warden's personal spaces before, and this mimics her typical style. There's also a small, stylized chair that sits almost expectantly for Boston to take.
Mm-hmm. Which he will, very, very
Beautiful.
carefully, because you described it as small. So he's
Beautiful,
going to
beautiful.
sit down very carefully.
Well, it's small in comparison to like her like golden office chair with the big like, you know, full
Okay,
back
yeah.
and like, you know.
Love
How
me a
tall
dramatic
is
chair.
the warden?
How tall is the warden? That's a good question. How tall is the warden, do you think,
5
Boston? I don't know if you ever...
8-ish.
5'8".
Use
She's actually...
apples.
Oh, okay.
She's, sorry, an amount of apples that's more than 11.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, you
15,
come sit in this space.
16, 17 apples?
Period. So Boston's taller than her, just presence-wise. She just outputs so much presence. That mommy presence, as someone wrote on the picture of
Wasn't me.
her.
Wasn't me.
It was
But
me.
yeah, period. She kind of sits and like as you kind of bring out the acorn a bit, she just kind of sighs. Well, I don't quite know what our options here are, but I'm a bit worried about you, if I could say that first.
Well, I got the acorn back. If we give it back, surely it'll be fine, right?
If we give it back to Lady Lovelily, who's dead, is that what you're talking about?
No, like if we just bring it there and then like Artie will take care of it, maybe?
Well, the letter that came this morning tells me otherwise. I don't think we can just go back there easily. I'm sorry I read your mail before you read it.
It's okay.
It
It's
just,
okay. It's probably
it's
for the
more of
best.
like I know what it says because it is in my domain. You know?
Yeah, you know stuff.
But anyway, there's two options as I see it. One, we could plant the tree here. I could see it grow to maturity and protect it. Or we could not plant it, and it might make your magic a little bit more unpredictable.
Yeah, so about that, it already is.
Oh, good. I was
How-
worried.
Unpredictable are we talking?
Well, I'm going to tell you that I am in fact a bit worried because of the acorn. I don't really know how unpredictable your casting is going to be at this point, but I would say be cautious. It might be a bit unpredictable. Some things may happen. I would just say if I'm being honest with you, this acorn situation, doubled with whatever happened when I brought Althea back, I'm a bit worried about my ability to control what is happening with your magic. So be careful, but I'm not going to tell you not to cast magic because we all find ourselves in situations where we need it from time to time.
So, no more magic in the house?
Until you kind of discern some of the effects that may come, it might be best. But I will say the house is protected by magic, so...
Okay, so I can't burn it down like what happened in the yard the other day.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a relief.
I would... Yes, I have at least enough power here that, you know, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world, but, you know, I'll keep you safe as well as I can, but I think that some of what I had before is quite honestly taken by Althea. Or,
Oh,
oh god, I don't quite understand myself. But I feel myself linked to death much closer than I was before.
Althea's listening, but she's not coming out.
You actually can't hear this conversation. No one is able to hear this conversation other than Boston and the warden. If anything, this magical office that she has here is protected from listeners in.
Eavesdroppers.
Yeah.
Get out
there's a
here.
wall of silence right outside.
I would say maybe if I could have the acorn for now.
Here, gladly. And he just gives the acorn. To the
Perfect.
warden.
And she takes it. Do you care what I do with it?
Well, I mean, they said that we had to give it to them to get the permit, and now we can't give it to them. But then they said that they wanted it so that they could plant it, so if we planted, maybe that counts? But I don't know.
Faye, I feel the spirit of the deal might stand on this one more than the wording specifically, because the person that we said we would give it to is in fact dead. So I'm going to say
Does Boston know about the hand?
the hand.
Do you think
No,
Margie would have
Boston-
told him?
Oh yeah,
But-
Margie, that's true. That's so true. Margie can't shut up. So she definitely was like, but like out of excitement for Althea because she saw like how much Althea loved it.
What if we put the acorn in the hand? Because then we can hand it to her.
Oh my god. You little shit.
Interesting. We could try it, see what happens. I actually kind of like that.
I've already painted that hand's
But
nails.
Okay, but if it starts growing, we should do that in the garden. Because otherwise,
think-
that's going to be really annoying to like walk around.
Yes, I would say. I think the planting it route might be the way to go, but that's, you know, I always care about your input, Boston,
Thanks.
because you're my son. You know, adopted and all.
Potato, potato.
Potato, potato.
You're my mom. As far as I need to know.
Oh
She
my
smiles. She smiles just a bit. As she kind of like brings up another topic. She mentions, I also just, are you aware that Monoki and Althea are both cursed, or is that something that none of you know yet?
Oh. I couldn't put my finger on it. That makes so much sense.
Do you have to do anything about that, or do you want me to help?
I could.
Do you have remove curse?
I do.
Or does Althea?
Boston
You know-
has a remove curse.
It could potentially be a good test as to what could happen. Maybe just do it outside.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Okay.
Should I?
Well, sorry.
Who should I do it on first?
Probably,
Althea.
probably. I mean, I haven't seen much of Althea. I could just see her just a little bit through her door, peeking at us as we made our way past. But, it really seems to maybe be affecting Monoki, and I care about him, so maybe help him out
Yeah.
first, and then maybe go for Althea next.
Yeah, I felt really uneasy around him, and I've never felt that way around him before. So I was like, "There's something not right here," but I just think he couldn't. I didn't know.
I would say something is making it so that every person that he interacts with thinks he has ill intentions.
Oh my god.
So I just think we should probably get that removed.
Yeah, I'll get on that. All right.
Great.
And then he
All
just
right,
thinks for a second. He's like, I don't think I had anything. No.
Oh, great. I have to run an errand, but I should be back in the morning. I will go. Margie asked me if she could go back home for a bit. So I'm going to help her out with that. If you could actually give this to her. And she kind of like takes out just like a small, like almost medallion with just like a symbol of like a gate on one side, and then flipped on the other side is just like a symbol of a trident. And say, well, she can get back home and back here once with this. So go ahead and give that to her. I'm sure she will explain. But I have to be off. Take care of yourself and be safe.
I will. Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe I missed that. He's just rumbling a little bit to himself, but still he stands up and he's just like, he wants a hug.
Yes, she gets up, she hugs him, gives him a big old hug, loves him.
Maybe even like lift her up from the ground a little bit, just because he can.
She's like, oh, stop. She's going. And as you kind of like put her down, she'll like just like touch the bottom of your chin and just like give a soft smile. And then as like literally as she's standing there, just is gone in like a wave of gold and autumn leaves. And you are not anymore standing in the office. You're standing straight in the middle of the library. And you look back and the bookcase is there again.
And he's like, okay. And just walks back to the dining room.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Boston's basically his quest right now is to look for Manaki, get him outside, and uncurse him.
Great. Yeah, you see kind of Margie and Mr. Cat. Like, Mr. Cat is like talking at Margie about how to clean up more than he's actually doing any cleaning up. And Margie's kind of like putting things away. And yeah, Manaki, what would you be doing at this point as Boston comes to look for you?
Manaki's like Manaki's on his way to like the back porch. Like I would assume that there's like a little door like from the kitchen like in the back, and it kind of like leads to this patio area. And like all like on this patio area he's like laid out his like heavy armor, and he's gonna go to like polish it up and like clean it off and stuff like that.
Beautiful. Yeah. Margie like tells you where Boston or where Manaki went, Boston, and you make your way out and you find him
Boston
doing
like
that
turns
on
around to go there, and he's like, oh wait, and then he hands Margie the coin. You can go and come once with this.
Is this from Warden?
Yeah, she gave it to me.
Oh my god, I literally was thinking about it. She knows my thoughts sometimes. She's so cool.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
She just
like,
knows so much.
She's the coolest mom. She's so much like my dad, I guess. I don't know. I've never called him dad, but you know, he's my
people get weird when you say mommy or daddy, right? It's so weird.
Yeah, I did it one time and everyone reacted so weird that I just called him the Trident, you know? So
yeah.
Anyway, but
you have so much in common.
Actually, you know, everyone kind of seems to be needing some space right now. So I was just hoping that maybe I could ask you, and I know you don't speak for all of them, but maybe they don't have the capacity to answer right now. But I know we haven't interacted a huge amount, but I'm just really grateful that I was able to go to the ball. So thank you so much. And I've never really left my home on the, you know, the Cresting Spires, which is in the elemental plane, you know, of water particularly is where I'm from. But I've spent my whole 250 years of life there.
And he tries to keep it in like, whoa.
Yeah. But I was there protecting my home and my adopted father, you know, I spent my time with him, but I was missing my home and missing my workroom and missing my bed, but you guys all gave me a workbench and a bed here, and it's amazing, and it's just like home. And I was wondering if I got the Trident's permission, if maybe it would be okay if I came back and I could stay here and maybe help all you out. And I may not go trampling off with you every time you guys go on one of your little silly adventures, but I would really like to.
This is your home now. Like I'm not saying you can't go back to your home, but this is also home.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm as
Oh my
sure
gosh.
as when the water goes to the beach.
Okay, I have so many exciting ideas for inventions that I can make, you guys, and boy, do I have some good ideas. Okay, so I'm just gonna okay, I'm gonna go. Can you say goodbye to the other two for me? I don't really. They seem like they really need some space.
I've got it
so-
covered. Apparently they're cursed, but I can take care of that.
Oh shit, that makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
with Manaki. I don't know, Alfie. I hope she's okay. You know, make sure to help her out. Okay.
I haven't seen her yet. I don't think.
Yeah, she had a. I don't know. She looked real tired this morning. You know, maybe she didn't get good sleep.
Oh. Yeah, she doesn't like a nap.
Yeah, and Althea, there is like no perception check needed. If you're still kind of like creeping in the edge of your door, like if you know what I'm saying, you hear this entire conversation.
Okay. I am still creeping. The fan is like my creeping. Like if
Period.
I've got my fan up, I'm creeping.
Yeah, but as she kind of just like sorry, Margie just kind of is like, okay, well, me and Bowie are gonna be off, and like she kind of like whistles, and like from around the corner Bowie comes like from obviously the bedroom and like just swims in the air all the way up to her, and she just like grabs onto him and is like, okay, I'll be back. And she kind of flips the medallion kind of like a bit like clumsily in the air, and you just see like in just her entire being and everything just fall to water, and it just like falls on the ground.
Whoa.
Whoa! Is there a puddle where you were?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is.
And he's just like, that's so cool. And then because Manaki isn't here, he's gonna just keep walking looking for Manaki.
Perfect. Great. You head on out to the porch.
All right. I find Manaki on the porch, and Boston walks up to him, and he just goes, "You're cursed." No context, just "You're cursed."
I think, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, honey. You chose the wrong thing to say to him just now.
I know.
Nagi's going to like stand up, grab his armor plate, and then swiftly turn on his heel and just like fuck off. Like he's just walking away now, like completely silent.
Nah, I'm running. I'm going after him. I can
That's
fix
alright,
it. I
you can run.
I will,
He's
and I
gonna
will, and I'm gonna
He's gonna
keep.
stop like dead in his tracks, like after a couple of feet after you like run, and you're like, wait, right? And he like stops dead in his tracks, and he like turns around and he like looks up at you slightly. It's not too much of a look up because we are very similar in height, but like it is a little bit of a look up.
Yeah, you're a
he's,
foot
like,
smaller,
looking
but
at
still
you.
very tall.
Yeah, and so he's like holding like the chest plate like between the two of you, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Please, let me. I can remove a curse from you, and I think you'll feel better. Is that okay?
He kind of just like, I guess he's like fine, and he like
Thank you.
lifts his arm up or whatever,
Yeah,
like
and
his forearm.
and Boston
like,
will
touch that.
basically put one arm, like one hand below, one hand above, so like your forearm is completely enveloped, and he will cast remove curse on you, and from that also happens a thing because I did the thing earlier, and so because I'm doing the thing now,
Yeah. Yeah, we know about the thing. Like,
Yeah.
we're smart enough to piece that together, but go ahead.
so it's a 94, which means
Are we rolling automatically? Is that what we decided, or are we rolling a d20 and then?
no, because I used
it's
Tides
a
of
level
Chaos
earlier.
earlier. I used Tides of Chaos, which means that any spell does the
Oh.
thing.
Yep. You're so right.
So 94.
Okay,
With a-
94.
With a 94, your size increases by 1 size category for the next minute.
Okay, so you go from a medium creature to a large creature. So as Boston is kind of casting this spell on you, like you feel, first of all, the spell goes off without a hitch. You cast the spell. Monaki, there, like, you feel something like wash away. Like you definitely get that feeling, but like other than that, like you don't feel different. However, what you feel changes distinctly as you look up, and Boston is now large creature size, like as big as a minotaur, like 10 feet tall. No, yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it happens to me.
Boston.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Boston is now like towering over you, like hey down there type of vibe.
Right.
It's like, oh,
For a
Manaki drops the armor chest plate. And it's just like on the ground, and he's just like, his gobs are smacked.
he's like, oh
His
no, this has
calves
awakened
are
something in me.
smacked.
No, no, you don't take it that way. Shut up. You little horn dog. No, he's just like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, don't worry, this just happens sometimes. It only happens to me.
This has literally never happened to you. What are you talking about?
It's happened for the last week. It just
What else has
happens sometimes.
happened?
I enchanted a nut that was supposed to make me a warlock, and then we wanted to give that to Lady Lovelily, but then she died, and now we're not sure what has happening with my warlock powers, and yeah. And I made cookies yesterday.
No, hold on. Wait, no, hold on.
Yeah.
Why? There's several questions that I have here for you, Boston. First of all, how long now are you going to be this size for?
A minute. Well, he doesn't know that, but
He doesn't
boss,
know. He doesn't
like,
know.
as you're talking, like how long are you gonna be this size? He's like, I don't know.
Did it take you about a minute to like describe the entire story?
Yeah, I'll say it's around this time that like you're like, I don't really know, and then Boston like immediately like shrinks back down to his regular size.
Okay, right.
Well, now we know.
Second question.
Yeah.
You enchanted a nut
Yeah.
to do what now?
To grow Lily back to life, because we needed the permit to let me be a warlock, and Lady Lovelily said that she would give us the vote for the permit if we enchanted the nut and helped her get Lily back. But now, because she's dead, I don't know what's happening with that.
Okay.
Because fake
So,
contracts and all that, right?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what permit are you
Well,
talking
if
about?
an archfey can make a bunch of warlocks, then like there's no regulations to it. You need a permit to make a warlock.
You're not already a warlock?
I am, but so we promised it, and because it's a promise, we have to fulfill it. And I don't know what happens if we don't. That's why I really wanted the nut back, and thank you again so much for giving it back.
Okay. What? Okay. Hold on. So now, wait, hold on. Like, Monarchy's like, there's
Yeah,
too
don't
much
worry. It
information
took me
for his
so
little
long to
A
get it too.
intelligence.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm gonna
No,
explain as much as
he's
you
kind
need.
of angry. He's like kind of angry though, because like none of this was communicated prior, and so he's pissed. Like he's already been pissed with several things that have happened, right? So like you're
Mhm.
getting him at the moment where he's like his patience, which is thick and is especially like yeah, it's like especially generous with friends and his loved ones, is waning so thin, and you're getting to that point where it's about to snap now. So he's trying to like talk seriously about this, right?
Mhm.
And he's asking like, why were we sent there in the first place?
To represent the keepers. It just happened that the nut was finished when the ball happened. So, 2 in 1. I didn't know
So you had
about,
us deliver this nut.
yeah, but we didn't know that she wanted to kill him. She said that she didn't need to do that. Just was going to stop the rituals, and she didn't say that she was going to kill him. I promise you.
Minaki is like so uncertain about everything that was just told to him within the span of like a minute and a half.
Mhm. Fair
And
enough.
is confused as to how you got super big all of a sudden as well. And he's just like, what is happening? Like, but he also at the same time is aware that this is probably the only moment where Boston has been like fully truthful, or has like been fully open enough to like talk about it. Like this information sounds like it's being gushed out at the moment. Like, hey, I can explain everything, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this is like
it's
the first
definitely
moment
a
that's
very big
yeah.
lore dump from Boston.
Yeah, exactly. But this is like the only time that this has happened with
Yeah.
Boston before. And Monaki's aware of that. And so he's confused as well, because he's like where is this coming from? He's like, okay, well, what does this mean? Like what does this mean? Like that the nut isn't planted and she's dead. Like what are you guys doing now? Like what does that mean?
I'm not that smart. I gave the acorn to the warden, and I think she's going to try and figure it out. Because I don't know.
Okay.
We were supposed to give it to her, but we can't
Right.
anymore. 'Cause she's dead. She does have the hand, though. I heard that Althea has the hand.
Should we give the nut to the hand? Is that what you're trying
That's
to
what I
say?
said.
Right.
That's
Okay.
what I said.
The hand. The fuck?
Is Althea also cursed?
Oh yeah, I need to go to her first, but I need like a little breather before I can do that. But I can remove her curse as well. But I just need a little
Hold on,
meditation before I can
question.
do that. Yeah.
Manaki is now walking back in to the house and is going straight to Althea's door and has knocked
Okay.
on it now.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Boston will just
take
kind
a
of like keep
breather.
yapping at you and oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
or
And
you
he's just
could-
gonna
yeah,
meditate in
come
the living
behind.
room for a sec.
Beautiful. Yep.
Yeah.
You take your short rest so you can get your spell
Yes.
slot back.
Yep. You made me.
Yeah. And during that about hour process, Manaki and Althea, you are still peeking, and you just definitely hear and see Manaki like tromping his way to your door.
Okay. At this point, Althea will like just be super chill, you
Mhm.
know? She's already painted. Wait, have I been listening? Did I listen to that conversation?
No,
You
we were
didn't because
back
it was
in the
outside.
backyard. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Unless it was underneath your window.
No.
Yeah.
All her windows are stained glass, so they don't open.
Oh, okay. So then all you
Oh,
heard was a
that's
muffled
right.
"Rrrr," and then you saw like the top of my head. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, maybe you saw like it got kind of dark in your room for a second, for like about a minute, and then it lightened back up in your room for about a minute. After about a minute, I mean. So yeah.
Oh, I will. Well, I'll just be chilling. I've already painted Lady Lovelily's
Fingernails.
Hand, fingernails.
T.
So I'll
What
just
color? What color, please?
black
Thank you.
with
Hmm.
little red tips for sure.
Period.
Mm.
Give me just a
Oh.
quick little dexterity check.
Absolutely.
See how well you paint the nails.
Period.
Oh, wait, no, that was an acrobatics check.
You throw
that
the
might-
hand in the air and then you.
I think
like,
it's the same. It's the same. An acrobatics check is the same as a dexterity check because that was a dexterity save. So we'll take the 14, which is plenty.
Oh, perfect.
Just which is plenty.
Thank God.
So yeah, you're able to paint it black. Like there, of course, is like a couple of moments where like you get a little over and you have to like wipe off the skin, and it's kind of weird wiping nail polish off of dead skin. It doesn't quite remove as well as like skin that is alive, and you kind of definitely see like maybe there's some decomposition starting to happen with this hand. But yeah, easy enough. The nails are painted black with red tips.
Oh my God. I kind of like the decomposition, not gonna lie. Althea's into that. Now, okay, now I'm just like, I won't do anything before they come in.
Cool. Yeah, a hulking man is at your door.
Are you like still peeking out of the door, or do I have to knock?
You have to knock. I went back inside. Tried to make myself look
Okay.
like I wasn't peeking.
Right. Before, I'm gonna say, right, like Manaki, when he was coming up like around the corner and like was heading to your room, he saw like a quick flash of white like dip behind the door, and like it closed like quickly but like quietly.
I'm gonna need a check to see if you saw that.
Give me a quick perception check.
So funny. Oh fuck me! All right, 6. You know what was mad just now? It like rolled onto the 16, and then very last minute just went like, and then went 3. That was awful.
The only
Anyways.
thing that you do hear, like you do hear like movement. Like you know that Althea like is moving around in there. You don't necessarily see the door like close, but like you do know that like she's moving around in there. What's she doing?
She's still there. All right.
doing?
I knock on the door.
Knock on the door.
Althea.
I'm like, you don't even hear any noise on the inside because I'm just standing by the door, just waiting an ample amount of time before I open it to make it look like I'm inside I'm like taking my time. I'll be like, just a minute. Meanwhile, I'm like right next to the door.
Manaki's
She-
arms like crossed.
She must be pooping.
I'm pooping. I oh, okay. And I'll open the door.
Beautiful.
Hi.
Mhm.
Hi. Can I help you with
Just a
something?
question.
Althea,
Do
you know that feeling you got earlier where like Manaki wanted to share his nut collection with you and you thought it was like because he was nefariously wanting to see like your hand collection that you apparently have? And you were like worried and you
yeah.
thought he was having nefarious like you thought it was like because he was being like
Mhm.
nefarious. That
Mhm.
feeling is completely gone. In fact, you feel maybe even like a little pang of guilt for ever having felt it because you don't really understand why you felt it. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Sorry, it was important.
No, bless you.
Shall we pick that up after that? Just in case. So, because I don't want to interrupt the scene.
Oh, perfect.
Beautiful.
All right, we're gonna have some ads because I need to pee.
Okay,
I do
let's all
too.
go piss, girl.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's have a synchronized piss and we'll be back in 3-ish minutes. I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And yeah, sorry for all the secrets. I love having secrets. Be right back. Bye, y'all. I hope everyone's having a good day.
Ah.